When am I supposed to go to that class?
November 4th.
I keep forgetting.
That's
Friday,
That's Friday.
Yes.
Friday.
Great.
Registration is Friday.
Yeah, Margaret.
What time?
Registration's at 9:30.
9:30, where?
The Margaretville Legion. I'm not really exactly. Somebody bring it over.
It's the same place where we're the
I hope it's better than last time.
A lot of you guys are going.
Yeah, where's the?
Rolf's going from TBA, Joe Michaels.
That's still on.
Mark's going.
And that's all.
Is that all day?
Thank you.
Give me a clock, I'll change it. It's probably wrong.
It's 6:59.
Yeah, it's just 7 o'clock.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, we'll open up our regular meeting, November 2nd. For the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
and roll call.
Tom Brewer,
President.
Kathy Jordan, Art Christie, John Horn,
Here.
Joanne Kell,
Here.
Alan Steiner,
Here.
Christopher Buck.
And we all had an opportunity to read the minutes. Is there any comments? Questions? Motion to accept it?
Make a motion to accept the minutes
I
as
second the
written.
motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
No communications? Um, Okay, we had our, let's see. We reviewed the firehouse,
We're gonna do the
pardon?
Interested, public hearing, close the public hearing, want to rule on that, or you want? For the special permit? Since that was for your business?
What?
The special permit?
That's- Oh, that.
Yeah, that was your first order of business, you want to rule on that, or you want to rule on?
I was just going by the list now, Chair. Okay.
These are just guidelines, huh?
All right, we held our public hearing at 6:30 on.
I don't know. What will the name,
The LLC is under Catskill Crown LLC.
yeah, that's what would be the name of the restaurant?
Not necessarily,
Oh.
that's the name of the, that's a brand.
Catskill Crown.
Yeah.
So we have a public hearing for the Catskill Crown. It's a restaurant, Asian restaurant,
It will be,
and tavern.
yes.
Are there any discussions, members of the board?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a full application, everything's been checked by Warren. Motion to accept the application,
Make a motion.
Second.
all those in favor?
Aye.
I'm gonna do a roll call.
Roll call.
Okay, Board Member Jordan,
Yes.
Board Member Steiner,
Yes.
Board Member Christie,
Yes.
Board Member Powell,
Yes.
Board Member Horn,
Yes.
Board Member Brewer.
Yes.
Okay. You're good then.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Yep, welcome.
Okay. Picketing Firehouse. We've all had time to review that. County Land District, I don't see any problems at all with it, other than what we discussed is on the triangle, but that's not a big deal either, so. Do you have a motion to accept it?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second
Okay.
it.
I make a
The
motion.
motion is to,
This is what, I wasn't gonna get the language in here because I wasn't clear what we were gonna do.
motion to accept it as is. If the real property tax service has a problem with that land hook, we'll accept it as that triangle being a separate lot also.
What he said.
Wait, what did you just say?
That's what I just said, when he
To
said.
accept it as presented.
As presented.
Okay.
If tax mapping has a problem with the parcel identifications, the board will accept a separate parcel identification for the smaller triangle. Yeah, tomorrow when we're in the office,
He'll say it again.
I'll say it again.
This is,
I know.
this is just an attempt, because we'll approve it either way, so
Right.
potentially you don't have to come in for another
Not a
meeting.
meeting, right.
So pretty much we just say the motion as presented.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I make a motion to approve as presented.
As presented,
There we
very
go.
good. All in favor, we'll
Okay.
vote, whatever.
Board Member Jordan,
Yes.
Board Member Shiner,
Yes.
Board Member Christie,
Yes.
Board Member Cal,
Yes.
Board Member Horn,
Yes.
Board Member Brewer.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Just, you have to sign it so you can give it back to him, right? The Mylar?
Yeah.
Actually, no, they're
Yeah.
What's
Might
that?
as well take it before you go. So you don't have to come
I have a pen.
back. Yeah, I got
What kind of pen
pens.
you want?
I got 2 pencils.
Really?
There you go.
Survey.
Yeah, that'd be an easy erase.
Yeah.
What's the date?
The county's gonna take all these maps, so I won't leave you.
Okay, so I don't need those. I'm not taking those with me.
Yeah, you got it.
But then the delivery to county.
Delivery to county, yeah.
I'm just saying that you won't end up with any maps because there's only 3 there.
That's okay.
I have one.
Yeah, well, actually, your surveyor now can just print out another map, because that's what it's the same for. The only thing is if they change the tax map, I do want to
Want
put
your
it in.
advance map?
So you gave us some advance information.
Thank you.
Okay, the other topic we have is the Airbnb rules and regulations. Alan?
I just think we ought to not spend any money. We ought to wait to see what happens with the state. See if we get a copy of the state
That's your
law.
mission. Finding the law.
I think it's a very idea.
That's a good idea. We'll wait
We'll
for
keep,
state law.
we'll keep digging into it,
Right,
try to get it, and try to find it.
because from what you told us, ours now will have to be more restrictive than theirs.
I would hate to go through this whole deal, we send it off to Albany, where it ultimately has to end up, and they say, we do.
It doesn't make sense to invest any more.
Well, this one's closer, though. We can get their law and
Tweak it.
See what,
tweak it,
For
yes,
us, yeah.
for us, I mean, that'll be out there, so.
We can only make it more.
Restricted.
More restrictive.
Can't make it.
Correct.
So we've got the fact that we don't want to discourage Airbnbs from bringing people in the community, but we gotta have some type of regulations to keep them from, I don't know, it's gotta be a balance, because we're gonna lose all our families to Airbnbs.
Yeah.
We're gonna lose our whole community.
Yes.
Well, I think the point is that Airbnbs have to be good neighbors, no matter where they are, you know,
Right.
to make it a little more harmonious.
But I also see, you know, in a regulation of a certain percentage in an area.
Yes.
Will be too concentrated, yeah.
That would be easy to get past.
You know,
I mean, you can have a whole block of Airbnbs that are empty all over the world, and then there's only people there on the weekend, and then who wants to be living on that block?
So the state will come back with their regulations, but the regulations aren't gonna look at the individual towns as far as what their zoning is. That's where you get to put your density
Sure,
regulation
yeah.
in. It's a commercial district, this is a residential district, so many, you can go that route.
Mhm.
But you gotta start with what they're saying is gonna technically be allowed. The county, all the county was doing is writing the fact that an Airbnb, they're gonna classify it as a hotel, so they can collect their taxes. They weren't getting into the regulatory part of it, they were just getting into the tax end.
And I think we need to point out too that, aren't there people in the town of Shandaken that are running an Airbnb of sorts? And they're applying their own stringent guidelines that are respectful to their neighbors? You know,
Yeah.
Well, we
maybe
can hope
just
that
a
they
few,
are.
but it only takes a few to make the,
But you see how many people come here and complain to us.
yeah, right, right,
Yeah, I don't get complaints about every Airbnb.
right.
I also still have people calling our office asking for an application because they want to register. You know, that's what we are respectfully working on. I did have one, the person called and said, before you do anything, can I contact the owner? So this person contacted the owner, and the owner said, I was unaware of it, I'll take care of it. There hasn't been a problem since.
That's what we want to encourage.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not we don't like, as Don mentioned, it's not that we don't want it, we just want some regulations so that everybody's getting along with everybody else.
Mhm. And that they're safe.
They're safe, keep the tax, you know, keep the parcels on the tax rolls.
And to keep the septics from being used and extended, you know, they say there's only going to be 4 people there, there's 20.
That presents its own problem, which I don't have to do with the DEP on that one.
Yeah.
Another thing for you to carry, to classify it a hotel,
Right.
then it's not a residential
It is
inspection,
like a-
anymore, it's a
well-
hotel inspection.
Right.
Yeah, well, then you get into the building code versus the residential code. Then you also have to look at bed and breakfast, because our restrictions, we have higher restrictions for bed and breakfast than the state does. So what the state classifies as a number per unit max, ours is fewer.
Mhm.
So, you know, it works in that respect, but.
It's gonna take a little while to work out
Yes,
nationwide.
but they are considered hotels. Everywhere.
The county will be rewriting it
Mhm.
in their definition for that as a transient rental. But if you look at our definition of a hotel, it's rooms for rent, not structures.
Oh.
Motel, rooms for rent, separate egress to the outside. Boarding house, rooming house, bed and breakfast, all of those fall into their own categories. But the big problem is the renting of the entire parcel.
Right.
Lock, stock, and barrel, everything. We don't, you know, so hopefully the state will have some sort of regulation that we can modify.
All right.
The only other thing is you should probably, a motion for a special meeting.
Did we do the
New
minutes
business.
yet?
What?
Did the minutes,
Yeah,
yes.
they did that, we approved
They
it.
were
Okay.
approved minutes, yeah.
Okay.
So
We're
in-
gonna change the meeting
Under
to
new
Yeah,
business,
hold a
we're-
special meeting.
hold the special, I'm sorry, motion.
In new business, we want to hold a special meeting on
November.
November 4th.
14th.
14th, you better not do it under 4.
November 14th at 7 p.m.
That's right.
I would say it's late, but it's not.
I think you're just trying to get out of there.
Now you sound like my wife.
That's that, you know, it's like a subliminal, you know, trying to ward it off.
Uh-oh, this is televised, isn't it?
Nobody's watching.
So November 14th, we want to, at 7 o'clock will be a special meeting so that we can get a resolution into the, in time for the zoning board's meeting.
November 14th.
November 14th. It's a Monday.
Who's gonna make the motion?
I make a motion.
Thank you.
Special meeting November 14th and 17th.
Yes.
Okay,
I'll say.
And that's all we're doing?
all in
Well,
favor?
it'll be our regular meeting if something
Oh,
comes up.
But it's
Yeah.
just a different thing.
All in favor?
I did that already. All in favor? Did
Yes.
everyone answer me?
Aye.
Already answered me.
Just like, we're dysfunctional tonight, a little dysfunctional.
Aye. New
the fun is-
business, new positions for planning board members?
No.
None have come in.
What was the cover?
Can I ask another question?
Before the planning board workshop this, end of this month.
Oh.
I said the 28th, I think.
Of November?
Yeah.
That's no good, we have to interview them.
November 9th, we have a meeting scheduled, so
No.
that's canceled.
Yes, that's what we.
Yeah, it's
right.
town board's meeting.
That was-
Yeah.
You had it in the paper how long? Well, the whole month of October, right?
Yeah, October 28th.
Oh,
Oh,
October.
October 28th.
I was gonna say, that's too late.
No, we're fine.
I forgot to.
All right,
say
so,
the
I mean, we would have interviewed at that meeting Monday, because we would have had time. You don't have anybody.
Nope.
You're in.
You still gotta make a recommendation, but
We still have to.
This
yeah.
week left on that group.
Uh-huh.
So, we have to send a recommendation to the town board.
Yes. For their decision in January.
Now, who's expiring?
Do you know how to
It's
recommend?
not expired.
He only feels like he's
John, you are priceless.
keeps us all on our toes here.
Make sure,
All right, wake up.
make sure it's in the minutes. please.
Yes, it has to be in a minute.
Hey, did you see Mark Woolsey this morning when you woke up?
Yeah, no.
Good thing.
Thank God.
Oh, I did see Keith Humquist last night, ran into him, and he said he was going to go to the meeting tonight at the county. But we have to do that, we have to make a resolution to the town board to make Mr. Spada.
We didn't,
I don't know, did you? No.
okay.
Well, don't we have to wait for him to retire first?
He did, he put in his resignation, Keith Humquist.
All right.
Okay.
But that has to be sent then to the legislature.
All right, we'll put a recommendation together for you by Monday so that you can sign off on
All right.
recommending him as the primary.
And now we'll need an alternate again.
Any other discussions?
Now, why is Jack here? For some reason?
Because you provide such comic relief, Jack,
Comic
he needed something.
relief.
He needed something.
Can you send us
Some
some
new news or?
the meeting?
No, that's what our special meeting is for, to send
Not
the
the same.
a
They
definition
won't
of-
register unless they-
our definition
Oh,
of
okay.
Right on the calendar.
like, to the zoning board, let them decide what the definition is.
Absolutely. I wouldn't.
We have to give that request to the zoning board.
Okay, great.
I didn't remember.
I'm like, nobody wanted to check.
No, I'll tell you, Fabian, if I go send an email for the Rotary, that'll come.
Really?
It's official.
Good.
It-
the
it
power
helps.
that you
No,
have.
your email from today helped.
All right, if there isn't any other
No.
issues that you want to cover, then we'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
I'll second. That was easy.
All those
All in favor?
Aye.
Can we, as a planning board, request that law? I mean, the state? I mean,
Anybody can. It should be available, so,
Yeah, I haven't found it on the internet. I don't know why.
well, there's a lag time from the time that somebody signs it into it,
Yeah.
who goes online and puts it in there. and I'm sure he signed it in, and whether they're gonna publish it because it's in question, I don't know. You know, are they gonna publish it and then have to make a
So
traction?
they have to publish it.
They have to publish
The
it.
law.
It's published.
Whether it's challenged or
Well,
not,
it's
that
still-
challenge could last for months or years.
But is there a ruling on how fast it has to appear online? That's the thing, you know, ever since the internet, everybody expects everything yesterday.
Somehow.
Yes. You will ask why you do that.
I did terrible. I haven't played in a while, and I couldn't get into it.
I thought you were having pizza at school.
I'd rather be there than anywhere.
Good job.
Yeah, I'm probably not.
We have three cars.
It only affected me when I moved from one position. So if I stayed up like this, if I was laying down, it's when you move. Up to down. Right.
So I would get in touch with him, let him know that you said the
I have a question for you, something else. Did you ever run into those toilets that burn up the garage?
They were right outside my kitchen. I come out of bed, I went down.
No, when they meet up there. Are they legal?
There were 5 rounds of them. Did you really? Yeah, yeah. They were all over that metal. They were right under the kitchen. They was there again last
But they're
night.
not connected to the plumbing system. Right. Right. I'll do it.
Everything okay with you?
They was there again last night.
Yeah, it was really close. One of them was really close to our house.
And it's legal. And
They
this
come
is
down
where
just
it's a
between
secondary
you.
bathroom.
Maybe. I think they're coming across.
Yeah, well, there's probably no rule because it's not connected
They come up
to
and
the sewer system.
They come up between you and that next house.
Exactly.
Yeah, because they don't
Some
want
traps. Get them over here.
That's interesting.
Flood the trap. The back of the house. Too many. They get too.
Probably need to do that.